Hi, everybody, and welcome to day 3 of this weekly exploration into the big shift that we're in. Okay, so today, first, thank you to everybody for your gorgeous comments, for your feedback on was it the Kingfisher yesterday? Yeah, I love that. Go to the reading and read the comment for the Kingfisher. It's lovely. Yeah, I can stand in that. I love that energy. It's not about hovering. It's about push. It's about the determination to move forward. So yeah. Okay, we're going to need that determination. So there's already some cards that have come out today to to support what's coming in with this message, the Time Master. And I got to say, he reminds me of Aquaman. I'm just putting that out there, keeping it light. I want to read from the book. So if you're all comfortable and relaxed, just tune into the card. Time is a construct of the human mind through which life events are seen to flow in a straight line from past to future. This, however, is an illusion, and time moves in patterns, fractals, sometimes turning like a wheel, and other times moving straight as an arrow. Humans see time like a ticking clock, and this image reminds us that there is only so much of it to spend in a life, like a kind of currency at any given moment. You can see time in all its infinite potential at one vast and all-encompassing, at once vast and all-encompassing, then shrunken and finite. It all depends on perspective. When the Time Master visits you, so he's here, he's asking a most important question. Can you break free from limited cause and effect thinking by moving beyond the linear illusion and welcoming the cyclic quality of time? You find yourself in a moment when the wheel of time turns and you're able to influence the past, thus changing the present and the future simultaneously. And there's a question in there. Can you even open your mind to that? Can you conceive of that? This is the true test of the Time Master. You're being invited to take back your power. So let go of the past. Okay, it's easier said than done. And it's not about letting go of the past so much as reconciling with it, making peace with it, harmonizing it into the beingness of self, the holistic self. It's about the integration and the understanding. It's about choosing to step into your life. In this moment, you are all powerful. You are the Time Master, and anything is possible. So this is the shift that we're in. It's about when I say it's about owning your life, and I know that sounds glib, I don't mean it to be. I can't believe I'm going to say this. But I literally said to a friend yesterday, I feel like I've just moved into my life, or some new version of me has just moved into my life, is taking occupation. So it's kind of a reflection of some of the work that I've been doing. And I know you've all been doing this work too. And I haven't really got the words to explain what I mean by that. It's going to be a case of just feeling into it. Yeah, it's something about not being beholden to the past. It's something about that. I think I used the word subservience in one of the last couple of videos. The dogma of subservience. And I can't find that program in me. It's gone. And wow, yeah, a quick jump. So I'm just being told that tomorrow, when the ancient ones come in, yeah, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. It's about entering into a new relationship with the ancient self, because you are the ancient ones. You are the ancient ones. We are the ancient ones. Okay. It'll become clear. Just go with the cycles. This isn't linear. Linear is patriarchal. Start here and there. We'll get there. How many times do you hear people say, I'll get there? Well, where's there? You're here. You're here. Be here now. And this whole message is about be here now. And that's the okay, I've got it. That's the subservience to the past, is that there's always a part of the mind, your internal resource, part of your power station. There's always a part of the mind that's serving the past. And it will be serving the past in old narrative, old behaviors, old beliefs, old dogmas, blah, blah, blah. I've said it a million times, you know it. And this, for me, and for only a couple of others I've been speaking to, but I haven't spoken to many people on the eclipse. I would really dearly love to learn. I've been stung on the chin. I just spotted us. I'm really noticing there's a little something itching, and I think I've been stung on the chin. Yeah, and I would dearly love to hear about your experience of last week's eclipse, because for me it was monumental. A lifestyle, a life that. It was that. There's so much of the old me missing, gone. Like I say, I've never felt so empty in my life, and I love it. It's liberating. So, and this same friend reminded me that we were kind of feeling into this eclipse. We're in the eclipse sandwich, and she very rightly pointed out that tomorrow is the middle of the 26th and the 10th. 10th is the new moon solar eclipse. The 26th of May was the full moon lunar eclipse. Okay, and tomorrow is the midpoint. And tomorrow comes in on that initiatic one. So I don't know what's going to come, and I don't want to go there just yet. Let me return to the book. Right, thank you. And what I'm noticing is I'm going in circles with this. So I'm going to diverge and come back, because all of these messages for me are speaking into, they're all throwing little pebbles into a pond, and all the circles are intersecting. It's absolutely beautiful. Right. Yeah. So the true test of the time master. So he was just talking about when you change this, you change all the timelines instantaneously. So technically, There isn't really a past, a present, and future. There is all experience happening in this moment now. Okay, and you can access whatever part of it you want on any vibration that you want. Okay. You're being invited to take back your power. So this is the power as a master creator. This is the power of creating from the now rather than creating from the past, or indeed creating from the future. Am I confusing you? Good. It's cycles. Yeah, so it's about stepping into your life and taking occupation, like really fully occupying your life, you, the I in you. Anything is possible. Sometimes it appears that you're running out of time. Look at that. That's coming from a place of need or want. It's coming from a place of maybe obligation, pressure, something like that. Might be coming from a place of not wanting to let others down. And that comes back to the, the bigger old paradigm of I won't hurt that, so I will hurt this. You worry you won't get what you need or want. Everything gets stuck like a log jam. This is only in the mind. It isn't stuck. Everything's moving in the present. Everything is moving in the present. Time expands and contracts according to your ability to be mindful and observant. Fully engaged in your now, it's time to release the story of the past. Yeah, I'll go with that. Because we are in eclipse energy and it's possible, it's happened. I think we were speaking about commitment yesterday, and to commit yourself to Okay, a really simple way to think about this is to just bring yourself to the now. That's it. Just explore the now moment in all its beauty and all its ugly. Explore the now moment. What am I with now? If it's conflict, be with it. If it's love, be with it. Whatever it is, be with it. Okay? And equally, it's time to release your need to know the details of the future. I'll get there. Where's there? All the treasure magically reveals itself when you remain relaxed and present to what is directly in front of you and nothing else. Then you realize you have all the time in the world. You'll never run out of it. Now, in a very real way, I have to say, everybody I'm coming into contact with at the moment is making some kind of, it's like the way English people talk about the weather. They're talking about time. And what on earth is happening to time, they say. And it seems to be going like this. It's the octopus again. It's stretching, contracting, it's stretching and contracting. Or is that because we're moving into the now with it? And we're truly feeling the essence of that movement? Who knows? But time is being affected at the moment. I'm not a scientist, I'm not going to talk into that. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, right, let's pop that there. No, I'm not going to put that there because of the wonderful things we do. Right, I want to keep that open. And remembering that the underlying card for the whole week is the heart, the sky, this cosmic heart, the unification. The unification of soul, the reunification of soul. Wow. Okay, yeah. Now, the words that I've just read you to support the Time Master are reflected throughout the whole reading. And first I want to go in kind of reverse order. I want to start with the surrender cards because they're speaking straight into this. And in this eclipse sandwich, the here now opportunities might be looking at unhealthy relationships. And again, an unhealthy relationship, and I probably would guide you to keep everything internal. Maybe don't look for the external. Oh no, forget that, scrap that, scrap that, scrap that. So when I think of relationships, I think of relationships to the inner narrative, paradigm, aspects, masculine, feminine. They're all relationships to the mind, to the light body, to the physical body. They're all relationships. And the kind of relationships that aren't going to serve you right now are the ones that keep you beholden to a past paradigm, to a patriarchal paradigm, to a parental paradigm, that keep you behaving in a way actually that isn't organically you. And eclipse energy, I mean, it's about cutting it away, you know, so that you can own more of you, so that more soul energy can link back in, can come back in. So, and it can also relate to unhealthy relationships in life where maybe there is emotional unavailability, where maybe there is dogma, criticism, pressure, obligation, narcissism. Any relationship where you aren't being fully met, held, seen, felt, heard. Look at that. Look at that. Because that can't be a part of what we're building. What we're building is this embracing of difference. You know, and it's not going to happen overnight. We're not used to it. We're used to the critical mind that has to shape and order, and that's what's getting dissolved. Because when we bring ourselves to the now moment, there is only what is here now. And when we complement that with this witnessing energy, then it's not about how this feels about that. It's about what is that? What is that? Oh, I see it. Okay, so have a look at any relationship, internal or external, that does not fully meet you. This is insane. So this Time Master card is talking about taking back all of your power. So this is about soul integration. All right. Did we not have another version of this yesterday? Was it from Sacred Rebel? I can't even remember. I know the Jaguar has been out. Power. Power. Right. Full power. Full power is autonomy. Full power is individualism. The individuated self is not the self that needs to belong to a clan. They can be in a clan, but they mustn't be less when they're out of the clan. That's the key indicator. If you belong to a clan and that feels describe, and then you're out of the clan and that feels describe, if those two aren't somehow in alignment and there is a deficit here, go look at that, because that's codependency. Okay, plugging in and belonging is codependency. So true power is the individuation of self, the I am, the self-identified. Though you cannot you can label me, but I'm not going to take custody of your projected unmet need. All right, that's full power. So surrendering to that power can be alarming, can be a bit scary. Can be isolating. That's part of the process of individuation. It's the separation from the hive mind. Okay. Can cause you to tip the apple cart as you righteously use that throat chakra connected to the heart. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small, is the simple message. Yeah? I'm being guided to read the Jaguar. Bear with me. Wow. The Jaguar is the protector of all life in the Amazon. And in times of fear, she brings courage and certainty. Certainty! Jaguar is at the top of the food chain and never becomes prey. With great stealth, she can track her mark from a distance and not be seen or heard. She moves gracefully through the jungle, relishing the abundance of the rainforest. Fearless and at ease. Fearless and at ease. Jaguar knows the ways beyond death and is the master of the shadows, blending invisibly between light and dark, night and day. She calls you to explore beyond the walls that confine you. And they can be little walls of, I daren't say that thing. I daren't do that thing. Keep the wall if it feels better, but maybe replace it with, what happens if? Ooh, what if? What then? Go outside your normal routine. Push your limits. Again, yesterday I was talking about really getting into the edge of your known territory. Okay, and just looking past it, maybe just taking a step into it. And being, again, in that moment, if it's uncomfortable, being with that uncomfortable. Hello, uncomfortable. Using a cleansing breath to integrate it, okay. She's delivering an invitation from your own future, to investigate the unknown, to venture into the mystery and the dark places you've been perhaps reluctant to explore. Toss all caution to the wind. Know that your Jaguar instinct will serve you well. So it's coming into knowingness. This is coming back, again, circles into full occupation. It's like an occupy movement. Occupy self on your terms. On your terms. No one else's, just you. You feel that? You feel the power of that blade? Woo-hoo! I'm gonna bang my drum. But Chrissy, yeah, I can hear you. But Chrissy, I need to be here for that. Do you? Are you sure? What will happen if you're not? What will happen if you're not? And sure, there are things I've got to turn up for my clients, sure. But they need me. I'm hearing that. But they need me. Well, okay, that's stubbornness to occupying all of yourself. They have themselves. I'm not saying go out and abandon everybody you love. I'm saying we all have ourselves. We all have an infinite source of intelligence, active intelligence, source code. We all have it. Like I said yesterday, all the answers are within. Now, I've recently noticed doing client work, exploring the internal landscape, that the client was left tired and aching, whole upper body ache. And that's the physical reaction to the plunge, to the dive, to the opening up the third eye and going within and doing vision quest work. And what that can do is that will trigger a physical response. And so the body can literally tense up in the anticipation of the walls coming down. So it's the walls between the physical and the non-physical, right? Again, it's all cycles. Can you feel all the cycles in this reading? It all keeps coming back to the same thing. It's between the bridge between the physical and the non-physical, the bridge between the past, the present, and the future. It's all moving in circles. So this card is guiding you to notice where you're, let's go with what's the edge of your known universe? What's the edge of your known territory? Is it that point where you're just about to tip the apple cart and declare your righteous truth? Is it that point? Notice what happens in your body. Really, really notice, because the body is the blueprint. So notice if you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance, or if the face hardens, or if the heart closes. Because we're coming into cosmic heart energy, and you can do anything because you're coming from a place of love, not soppy, flowery love, powerful, highest vibration on the planet love. So notice how the body feels and gently observe yourself and become yielding. Just reminded me of a really happy memory when me and a mate of mine went on a spontaneous trip to Dublin, and we didn't book anything except the ferry. We just chanced the whole thing, and it was bloody epic. And as you're driving around Ireland, they don't have give way signs like they do in the UK. They have yield signs. And every time we saw a yield sign, we both went, oh. It's brilliant. We should have yield signs in the UK. More yielding is much softer. It's very present in the now. It will help you communicate, because it will help you drop into your body. That moment of softness will help you drop into your body, right? Okay, so they're the surrender. Surrender unhealthy relationships, surrender to your full power, and surrender any stubbornness. Meet it. Hello, stubbornness, I see you. Let's go play. Come on. Come on. Right, let's go back to the cards. So I've brought you the blade and the jaguar. And I mean, these in themselves circle back to whatever stops this utter determination, this self-centered focus. Yeah, I said self-centered focus. That in itself is just biblically wrong. One does not serve self. You serve self, you serve the whole world. Why? There's no separation. When you heal this, that ripples through the DNA all the way down the timelines. It's massive. The tiniest bit of self-healing, self-love has such a profound effect that you'll never see. You'll never see. If you give one moment of wisdom to one person, that person might share that wisdom with 4 other people, and they in turn might share that wisdom with 4 other people. You see how exponentially that little touch that you just made goes boom, like a sonic boom. And there is a really great opportunity to be lovingly brutal, to cut away that which no longer enriches you, loves you, supports you, enhances you, challenges you, triggers you. Okay, it's the time. It is the time. We're in an eclipse sandwich. This card. Yeah. I've got to share this. Card number 29 is doing something deeply profound to me. So let's start with Smoky Mirror. This is about the illusion of separation. This is about the illusion of time. It's about the illusion of now, actually. This moment of now is all there is. It's all there is. I'm just getting a little replay of a video I watched this morning. It's just the most, wow, I think it's the most powerful yoga video I've ever watched. And she's talking about worshipping icons. And she literally said, don't go and worship Ganesha. Ganesha is within. You know, it's like this is why I don't read kind of for people, because a lot of tarot readers pull out the Lovers card and say, oh, great love is coming in. Masculine, feminine, within. You know? And the illusion is that you are separate from that. And yesterday I heard, oh my gosh, it was such a beautiful translation for archangels. I've always had a problem with working in the angelic realms. Something in me doesn't believe it at face value. And arc is a part of a circle, okay? Angel, angle, is geometry. So an arc and an angle is sacred geometry. Okay, I can hang my hat on that, because that's the whole universe, is number, geometry, and the soup. And that's all within you. Amazing. That's all within you. I want to say, right, how does this land with you? You own your DNA. And that's it. I think there'll be more on that tomorrow. You own your DNA. So, smoky mirror. Yeah, wow. Oh, yeah. So it's talking about the reflection of life. All of life is a reflection of you, right? Why? Because you created it. I did not. Yeah, you did. It was my parents, okay? And it was their parents, okay? How long are we going to keep telling this story? What can you do with it? What can you do with it? Can you challenge it? Will you challenge it? So this is talking to me about reflections on what gets reflected back. And sometimes you can only really see what's getting reflected back to you when your mind isn't in the past, or when your mind isn't over there, or when all of the mind is in the body, connected to the heart. Okay? Then you really can see those tiny little moments of you, where you are being reflected back to you through the energy of somebody else. The illusion is separation. There is no separation. Wow. So really, really bringing it all in, bringing all of you in. Right into this here now moment, and taking a minute and just looking around and gazing and feeling within. Because what you'll find is when your mind goes over there to the thing it can't control, which creates anxiety, or when your mind goes back there to the thing that made you insert words here, it isn't here. And here, what you might find is actually, this feels good. Good. It's okay. Yeah. I'm alive. Bit of money in the bank. Bit of food in the fridge. Lots of people that love me. But when the mind stretches its resource, it gets a bit vacant here. So this is really a time to bring everything back home. Everything. This card moves me so deeply, I'm not sure I'm going to even be able to give you anything useful. This card makes me want to do the deepest growl into my body. This card makes me want to raise the dead, and I don't even know what I mean by that. I do, because it's coming in tomorrow. So here again, where's the Chrissy invitation? 29:11:2. Opening the mind is the intuitive. Okay. In. Yeah, sorry, back to the invitation. Oh, wow, look what this is doing to me. I might read a few words from the book, but guys, look at this. What do you get from this? Because I've gone. I've gone. Oh, these cards are amazing. It just feels rich, deep, old. God, like old. Something happening deep, deep in my throat chakra. Something wanting to be expressed. It's gorgeous. I love it. Right. Again, it's the same message. It's an invitation to step outside the boundaries. Step outside the boundaries of your own life, or life as you know it. The journey is not a holiday. It is a call to be hermit-like and to go on a pilgrimage into the unknown. There are no maps, no paths, no road signs. So this, again, circling back to what I was saying a few weeks ago, I'm standing on the edge of my world with nothing but a handful of crayons. The time to embark on the great journey is here. Do not linger in the port when distant shores are calling. Fearlessly draw your own navigational charts, wow, as you discover the route. When the time is right, as it is now, you will be led true even when you are not sure of where you are going. I would say particularly when you're not sure where you're going. It is the departure that is most important. If you miss the boat, a great opportunity, well, I don't agree with that. I'm not even going to talk into that. It is your departure from your known world that is most important. How do you want that to happen? How do you want that to happen? Because in full occupation, you get to decide. This is, again, we're breaking away from the cause and effect. So the past is affecting the now. That's the cause and effect. So the past, big paradigms, poverty consciousness, narcissism. They're two of the biggies, all right? And they can affect every decision that we make. If we come from a place of need and want, if we come from a place of pleasing others, that's those two paradigms in the back. Okay, if we're in the here now in occupation, I occupy this. Okay, so I might bring my awareness in, I might close my eyes and shut out the dream world and go into the real world. And I might picture myself on the brink of a great journey. And I might just imagine that and then step into the vision and feel it and breathe it into every cell in my being. So I become the architect on every level. Everything is within. Oh, wow. God. I would love that as a picture. I might do some art with this as my inspiration. The energy is amazing. Yeah. The journey also needs the blade. See the cycles. Because you're going to have to let go of some stuff. There's no two ways about it. You're going to have to let go of self-perception, belief, trust, trusting others before you trust yourself. And if it's a physical journey, you might have to let go of stuff and attachment to stuff. It's just stuff. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. All right, where do we want to go next? I think this is kind of self-evident. This is, we're on the brink of moving from the linear to the cyclic. Okay, you've got that beautiful energy of reaching up to bring down the light, pull it into the physical, and build it, and then elevate it and evolve it, eternally changing. The only constant is change. We've got looking for illusions in who am I, what am I, what am I building? Am I building anything? Because if you're not building anything, be with that. We've got the power of self-actualization, self-individuation from the hive mind, self-identity. Never prey. The jaguar is never prey. She's stealth. Okay. And the blade and the journey are the invitation. So tomorrow is just going to leave you with an oracle card, but I think this is short and sweet for today. Yeah, it might be really worth just going in within before the day ends. Get ready for tomorrow, and let's see what the ancient ones bring in. I took myself out yesterday and became really aware that I was staring at this little girl. And what I was staring at was her dress, knowing absolutely that if they made it in my size, I would so wear it. It was epic, this dress. Rediscovering. Of the child self, because the child is so programmable. And, you know, all of this time, I think since the beginning of my channel, has been the resurrection of the inner child. All the work that I've been sharing with you has been the resurrection of the inner child, the innocence and the purity. It's higher heart, it's the unmade child, the wild self, raising that into the wild woman. See, so there's another cycle of going down and down and down, back to get the child, to lift her up, to come back up, to raise her into this self-identified adult, and to collect the teenager on the way. That's another piece of work. The rediscovery. It's amazing. Wow, that's really interesting. Because within the child, here today, what I'm seeing is a grown woman, old before her time. But the innocence of a child has no map. This is our invitation, to have no map, to sit in that not knowingness. And we've all been training for this. I've been bringing it through in my videos. Sit with the not knowing. Sit with the discomfort of not knowing, of being okay, having a laugh now. It's time to drop the expectations. Have no expectations. Just be in the moment. In the moment, there's nothing to expect. That's it. I'm going. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. What I might do is, yeah, I've got time. I might do the Thursday to Sunday reading next, and then I'll upload that in time for tomorrow, because the energy is here and I really want to play with it while it's here. So please drop me a like. I want to talk about likes. It's very grunt and very dull. So I've got this thing which I'd like to share with you and see if I can kind of entice you. So this is purely 3D grunt. I would love to grow the channel. And one of the things that helps me the most is likes. So I have this thing. So part of my integrity is I never watch a video without hitting the like button. Whether or not it speaks to me, irrelevant. That will help that person to grow that channel because it drives the numbers up. It's purely a numbers game, okay? So, and I'm looking at the viewing figures compared to the 3 or 4 likes, and I'm just curious, is that how important the like is? I'm curious about that. So my invitation to you, without any soul, is please help me grow the channel. And whether it lands or not, just hit the like for the energy that goes into this. Just hit the like. Yeah, there's the exchange. That's the loving exchange. Yeah, help me grow the channel. And I'll do everything I can on this end. Right, that's it. I'm going. Happy blading. Wow. I'm looking forward to the next reading. Okay, but I'm bringing myself back to now. Do you see? In that moment, I'm tomorrow. Right, please like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. I'm loving your comments at the moment, guys. Yeah, fantastic. Mike Dupont, YouTube's blocked one of your comments. YouTube, stop it. These are trusted friends. Right, I'm gone, really. See you again soon. Bye.